Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Louise Amanda. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please subscribe and click the red button so you will always get updates each time I post a new video. And for my wonderful subscribers, thank you so much. God bless you all.
So the way they are addressing us, we need to address them back. So I'm Honorable Dupe Olatubosun. So my chairman person, as my co-honorable have said, Honorable Mojisola Alison, please help me to share this video, help me to tag, help me, BBC Yoruba, anybody, tag anybody, share it anywhere. So I'm here to address our chairman, like my honorable have just said, Honorable Moji Alison. As she has said, she studied in the UK. Unfortunately, House and my chairman, Honorable Mojisola, you only attend one university in London for 1 year. So you didn't study in UK. You only attend maybe a course for just 1 year. So you won't be able to understand the way they operate in UK because you didn't live in the UK. Neither spent 5 to 10 years in the UK. So my dear Honorable Moji Alison, for we that will spend years in abroad, we are here to explain how the data works for you, Honorable Moji, you said unemployment is in UK, but they are not behaving like a tout, like the Nigerian youth are behaving. Do you ever know anything about unemployment income? There's something called unemployment income. Unemployment income in London, in Dublin, and some other European country is when you finish your school or your college or your secondary school and you've not got a job. The country will take it upon themselves giving you, if you are single, they'll give you 190 euro a week, because I lived in Dublin for 19 years. So if you are single, if you are a guy and you're single, you get 1,900 euro a week. Every Thursday or Friday, you will take your card, which is called PPS card, social service card. You take it to the post office and they will give you 190 euros, equivalent to Nigerian money, 100,000 or 90,000 naira every week. Honorable Mojisola Alison, you don't know anything about Europe, so you need, I'm sorry to say this to you, shut up your mouth. Now, let me now tell you, if you are a single, just job seeker allowance called in London, unemployment called in Dublin. So now, let me explain to you, Honorable Moji Alison, and the chairman, the honorable of the house. You need to listen to me very well so you can know what to decide in your house. Because I can see some, my honorable chairman, most of the people in that your chamber have a brain touch. They need to be taken to psychiatric to check their brain because their brain is not working properly. I'm very sorry, sir. With all due respect, the chairman, that is one. So now, if you are a single and you have a child, each of that child will get 20 euro on top of your money every week. I have 4 children, and when I'm not working, I'm single, I'm getting 320 euros every Thursday or Friday. Honorable Moji Alison, you only went to UK to study for 1 year. 1 year. You embezzle our money the way you use our palliatives for your birthday gift. That's the same way you take our money to go to college or uni or silly masters for 1 year. I'm very sorry, I'm not here to insult you. Honorable Moji Alice, let me explain how the UK works for you. Now, if you give birth to a child, let's say I give birth to a child today. Today is the first Monday of the November. So from Tuesday, every Tuesday of the month, my child in Dublin is entitled to €119 every first Thursday of the month. It's called child benefit. If you have children from age 1 to age 18 years, if you have 4, you have 5, you have 10, every Thursday they will get €120, €119 every Thursday of each month until they are 19. The money will stop. Honorable Moji, listen, you don't know anything about the UK system. You can see their children are not running about on the road because there's something called job seekers allowance or unemployment allowance called in Dublin, Ireland. God bless them. The honorables there, the lawmakers there have brain. My chairman, I'm really sorry, sir. Your lawmakers have no brain. That is one. There's something called lone parent allowance. That is why you see a lot of people doing well abroad. There's something called lone parent allowance. If you are a single mother, your husband left you, they will support you. You'll still work part-time and they give you money every week. When I was in Dublin, I worked part-time. I worked 25 hours a week and I'm still getting €200 every week. It's called lone parents allowance or single parents allowance. If you are single without no children, that will still give you €190 every Thursdays. That is that. You know, I'm just explaining to you, Honorable Moji Alison, and the floor member and all the honorables in the house, because some of you don't know anything. Now, you now says, because there's no employment, some of our graduates that have spent 7 years in college, oh my God, 8 years in college because the school is striking, the lecturers are going on strike all the time. The course they're meant to do for 3 years, they've spent 4 years doing it, 6 years doing it, 7 years doing it. So you're telling them after all that, they should go back and learn how to do a tiler. Ma, it's because you guys, you that you are sitting down there saying all this rubbish, have no brain. That is why there's something called college and there's something called uni in abroad. The moment children is in school, the teachers watch after them and see what they're good in. So they go to college and be trained as a mechanic engineer, as whatever they want to be trained, because their knowledge or they want to be, the job they want to do goes, that will send them to them. So you expect, now you're telling them they should go and be a tiler. I'm praying for you, Honorable Moji Alisi. Please straight your hand and say amen. As a colleague and a mother, I'm praying for you after your children finish their masters and degree. They will go back and learn a tiler. Say big amen. Because you ask our Nigerian youth to go back and do that. You are sick. I'm really sorry for saying that. So now let me continue. You said most of our youth are on drug. Depression. An average Nigerian person is depressed. When you see 15 Nigerian women being Lagos, you see people walking, they are walking and they are talking. Because my dear Honorable Moji, listen, is only a stupid and idiotic and senseless woman being will be taking 29 million every month and still be stealing noodles. So it's the same problem that is affecting our youth. You know, that is affecting our youth. That is why, because they have no job, they have nothing. You guys and the so-called your honorables have shared all the money that the youth are meant to share. for you guys to be taking 29 million every month, and that give you the audacity to wear Ankara Agbada to our house of assembly and insult them. Yes, drug use, and a lot of people are using drugs in Nigeria. The same thing in abroad, they use it. Some people are depressed. When they finish school, there is no job. You are not giving them job seeker allowance. You, the chairman of the house, and the so-called honorables, you are the one that turns our youth, our teenagers, our boys, our children to prostitute, to drug addicts, because they have no source of income. You have no child support, no child benefits, no single parent money. No money is given to anybody. None of them is getting any allowance. If they don't get any allowance, what do you expect them to do? They start drinking. Some people, when they are depressed, they don't have a counsel. They'll start drinking. They'll go on. That is why you see a lot of them drinking codeine, drinking this just to suppress the stress on their brain. So, Honorable Moji Alison, now you are calling on the youth organization or whatever to look into this. Yes, that will look into it, but I hope it will not be late before they look into it, madam. And I want to quickly say this to everybody in the house. I've seen you guys saying that someone said he thought it's like 100 people that died at the toll gates. I pray, if 100 people die in your family, it's not me that said that, but it's your wish, it will come to pass. You know, there's more LLC. I will not respond to because my co-senator, Sorosoke senator like me, has already finish everything. So, Honorable Moji Alison, so thank you very much for the insult sending to our youth. Thank you very much, because you don't know anything about the UK system. You only came to UK for 6 months or for 6 months or 1 year to do the cheap course you came to do. So the way it works is there is a data for everybody. Every children given birth to in any Europe country is entitled to child benefit. How many children is getting child benefit, Honorable Moji Alison? None. How many people, how many person is getting unemployment money? None. Nobody is getting child support in Nigeria. None. Nobody, no single parent is getting single parent money in Nigeria. None. Nobody is getting disability money. All our disabled are on the road begging. So how do you expect people to think about you? And I'm just wondering, if you are a mother, let me tell you something. You need to go back, all those ones that you go to visit UK, everybody in the House Assembly, every one of you, you go and visit for 1 week and you come back and say, I've been to UK. No, you've not been to UK. You visit. That is called visiting. You visit UK. You didn't spend time in UK. You didn't spend time in Dublin. You only visit. So visiting is different from living there. We that will live there, we know the system, and the system has been a blessing to us. You don't live in UK. I schooled in UK. Is a lie. First tack lolo. First tack donate kini omi fún wọn. Kini omi borehole. That is what you only did. And let me tell you something. If you want the youth to stop coming on social media to insult you, let me tell you guys, you're wasting your time. Desmond, every one of you that you're campaigning, you're wasting your time. Go and sit down. Go on Al Jazeera. Go on Al Jazeera. Go on CNN. Go and look how they talk in the parliament. They insult each other. People insult them. Donald Trump, people insult him on this on Instagram. So there's no way Nigerian youth or anybody will not insult you. Let me tell you, go into the Bible if you are a Christian. Do you know the meaning of bishop? Bishop is a leader. Auntie, you need to better open your head and receive insult. You want to be a leader, you don't want to receive insult. It's a lie. People will insult your generation. And the only way out of it is you need to do the right thing. And the right thing is for people that are up there to get that right. You didn't live in the UK. You visited Benibe. I can boldly told you I live abroad. I've lived in Dublin for 18 years and 9 months. I've lived in Dublin for 18 years and 9 months. And I've just explained to you, when I was working, I have accident at work. I was given money every week because I couldn't go to work. I have an accident. People have cut their hand in Nigeria. People have cut leg. Nobody is giving them anything. People are sick. Disability allowance. No medical treatment. People are not getting, we get medical card. We go to GP like we're going to church every day. You have headache, you go to GP. The country will not come to you to ask. So for you to say you lived in the UK, what UK are giving to the youth? Let me quickly go back and explain to you, Honorable Mojisola. Listen, I'm highly disappointed in you. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace to all Nigerian youth. You are not older than me. I'm in my late 40s. You'll be the age mate with me. Now, let me tell you how it works in abroad. When our children start school, there's something called back to school. We get this every beginning of September. When the children are going back to school, each children will get almost 200 euro. If you have 4 children, that will give all those children nearly 200 euro for you to buy school uniform, school shoe, and some other things. That is given to them. Secondly, is when they start school, some school will give free lunch. Some school will give free book. And they will give option when you take your children to school. Is either you buy your book or you do the renting scheme. The renting scheme for one child will be like 71 euro. For the whole year. For the whole year, there is a rent scheme that you pay 71 euro, 19 something cents for the whole year. Mojisola, listen, I'm not sorry to tell you this. You don't know anything. Go back. Please, come to we that we've lived there for years, that we know. So when they get to the secondary school, they still give them that money. It's called back to school allowance. They will give it from creche. Oh, I've already jumped. When your child is 2 years to 3 years, and they want to start creche, they will pay you 400 euros for your children when they start creche. And if you take your child there, they will pay the school directly every week, 219 for the creche. Please, what are you giving to mothers in Nigeria? They pay for school, they pay for uniform, they pay for food. Nothing is given. So that is why everybody try to put their children in private school, which costs a lot of money. That is one. So when they finish secondary school, there's something called grant. Grant is where they give them money to pay for their college. Mojisola, listen, I'm telling you now, they pay for their college. When my son, my firstborn, start college, because he hasn't got a red P, they didn't give him that. So we have to pay almost 7,000 euros for his college. But since he has all his papers, he's been getting, despite the fact I gave back to him in Nigeria, he's a Nigerian blood, Ibadan Mobisi, na Ibadan Abona. Still, he gets the grant that pays for his uni for the 2 years that he finishes college. And now, Honorable Moji Alisi, you know why a lot of Nigerians don't go to school? Because they can't afford the money. When the mother is selling pepper and the father is riding Okada, how do you expect them to pay and even send money allowance? So in Dublin, I don't know what they call it in London. In Dublin, there's something called Susie. Your child will apply for Susie if you are not working and your wages is not that big. If your child is schooling, if you live in Lagos and your child go to school in Ilorin or Ofa or Ibadan Poly, your child will be getting 300 euro every month. 300 euro. Moji Alisi, open your ears, because, and the honorable chairman and all the honorables and the lawmakers, open your hair and listen very, very well. Your child will get 300 euro if the school is not in the same town. If your daughter is not, or your son is not going to Lagos Polytechnic or Unilag, if he's going or she is going to Ibadan Poly, Ofa Poly, you need learning, you need this. I should stop calling her honorable. She will be getting, or he will be getting 300 euro every time. Every month. Every month. And the government, why they're giving 300 euro is because they want you to be able to pay your child will be able to pay for the hostel he or she is living. Yes, in London it's called tax credit. In Dublin it's called Susie. This is different from grants for paying your school fees. So this is like maintenance every week. Maintenance every week. So tell me, which children will not go to school? It's a simple question I'm asking you. You see, we get over, it depends on the distance of that child to the college. Some get over 300 euros. Some get like 400 euros. If it's far, if you live in Lagos and your children have to go to Ilorin, or they have to go to maybe Kano, they will get a grant every month to pay their school fees and eat. So it will be a relief on the mother. So you need to know that, Moji, because you said you schooled in London for 1 year. You don't know the system. The system is different. They help mothers so the children can go to school. So now, if your child live in the house with you, if your child live in the house with you, he or she will still get 150 euros every week. Every month for maintenance. So now tell me why our children will not go to school. Go back, go and read the statistic for America. Nigerians, go and check it, Moji. Nigerians are the most educated people in America. In uni, in college, they have the they are the first grade Nigerians. But do you think those ones in Nigeria in here doesn't want to go to school? What are you giving them? No child benefits, no income support, no Susie, no tax credits, no grants, nothing is given to the youth. And you say they are on drug. What do you think they will do? They will rob, they will loot, they will attack, they will insult your generation because you are not helping the Nigerian youths. The UK people are just saying it. Tax credit, 263 pounds every month. Calculate that every month. It means they're getting over almost 300,000 every month. Tell me why they will not go to school. Tell me. So So you came here now and start saying they should go and learn how to do bricklayer. They should go and learn how to do tilers. They should go and learn how to do this. Because you're not helping them. No child support, no child benefits. Nothing is given to the children in Nigeria. And you are getting 29 million naira. How many jobs have you created? Moji, listen. How many jobs I'm asking you have you created? So far, as I'm sitting down here, I have over 13 staff. 13 is working for me. And I'm still looking for 3 or 4 people to employ. As of today, 3 people has come, which I asked them to come back tomorrow. So in total, my little company will employ over 15 people and pay salary every month. How many people have you employed? How many jobs have you created in your community? You come and start saying they're on drugs. It's not a big deal. At the same time, children in London, even British, are on drugs. Some of them are on drugs. The last time someone came to my inbox to start screaming my head off. And another thing, before I forget, if you are on unemployment or you're a single parent doing a part-time job, every month, the social services will help you with your house rent. If your house rent is 1,200, they will pay 900 and something. You will only have to add like 100 and something, maximum of 200 euro every month to your house rent. How many people are you paying house rent for? In Ikota, into the ghetto, people use Paco nylon to build house, and they sleep there, husband, wife, and children, on that nylon, on that Paco. I've been to the ghetto. I've been to the ghetto to see what I can do to help the community. I'm not a minister. I'm not a government. I don't have any politics. I don't do anything. So what are you saying? Teachers don't get paid. You banned Okada. You banned Marwa. They stopped that. COVID started. And out of wickedness, Madam, let me tell you. Sometimes people are rich, but they are still not rich. Because every one of you that kept those palliatives, you are not rich. We are better. We are better. We are better off you. You are still keeping palliative noodles. Oh my God. Rice. Ororo. Our life is better than yours. Even you are getting 29 million. Siren blow when you're going. Convoy follow you. People hailing you. We better you. Upon the 29 million, you still they keep noodles. You are not rich, oh. In your brain, you are still wretched. Because we are doing great. Yes. You are a disgrace to us. We give you our life. We give you our body, our money. You are meant to be our eyes, our nose, our nothing. An average Nigerian people, they are depressed. A lady came today from Offa to Ajah to seek a job. From Offa, Songo, from Abeokuta to get a job. To get a job in Ajah, and you are getting 29 million naira. And you are saying people that graduate should go back and learn tiler. They should go back and learn bricklayer. They should go back and learn shoemaker. do you pray that all the I schooled in UK, madam, I schooled in UK. Do you pray that you should go after school in UK to go and learn bricklayer? And every one of you sitting down there in that house, every one of you sitting down there, every one of you sitting there in that house, how many of your children is suffering? Your children are in Canada, London, Dublin, all over the world, South Africa, America, schooling. And you said our boys are doing Yahoo. Let me explain one thing to you. Let me explain one thing to you. People that are in abroad that are doing fraud is greediness. Sorry. Hello, Mom Khalid. Hello? Hello? Everyone. People that are in abroad that are doing fraud is greediness. But people that are, boys that are in Nigeria that are doing fraud is your children that are pushing them. Is your family that are pushing them. Because one of you is buying a car of $10 million, Ferrari or whatever for 3 children, 3 Ferrari in a day. And some of those children are suffering. What do you think they would do? What do you think they will do? Your children are oppressing these children. Their mothers cannot pay for their schools. Some of our girls are now in Ailara, you know, Oju Elegba, doing prostitute to eat, to feed their mother. And you are sitting down there taking 20-something million naira every month. Why some people are only... Why some people are only getting how much? 20,000 naira every month. Pensioners, you are not paying them. Let me quickly go back again and explain this to you, Moji. Let me explain this to you. You don't know. Old people in London, in Dublin, they get, even if they don't deserve pension, they get weekly allowance. Hello? Hello? Sorry about that. Someone is calling our business line. So like I'm saying, they get... At the end of the month, they get paid. Every month. They paid for their electricity. They paid for their eating. And even we that were lone parents, were foreigners, we came into the country. The moment it's cold, they give us extra 20 euro, 30 euro to add to our bill. So what are you giving an average Nigeria? Nothing. They struggle for water. Even the well water cannot be drink. Everybody buy pure water. They buy food. They no lights. Like we're powering generators, I'm talking now. They pay for light. They pay for clothing. They pay electricity. They pay for everything. What an average Nigeria is getting from you? Nothing. So what are we talking about? Before you come or you go to your parliament or whatever you go to and start saying all this, please spend time with people that live abroad. Let them enlighten you the way things are done. And when they came from abroad, they want to do politics, you kill them. No free health, no medication. You pay for drug, you pay for drip, you pay for bed, you pay for everything. If you're in Nigeria and you don't have money, you are gone. they don't get anything. What is the essence of being in Nigeria? What is the essence? People are working. That is why. So when you get 20-something million naira and you have the upper hand to get in a business class, put your children in good school, live a good life, drive a good car, get money, and you are still keeping the little palliatives, noodles that you're meant to give to the common people that have nothing to eat, and you now came and start saying rubbish to them, insulting them. You don't chop all our everything. You don't chop them with your own. After finish shopping them, you don't shop everything finish. Now you will now come and insult people that you've shopped their life with your own life. I'm begging you, please, it's time. So the best advice I will give you is every one of you needs to change. And all Nigerians, if you're in Nigeria, you live here, go and get your voter's card. 2023, go out and vote for right people. Don't vote for 5,000 naira and cup of Derika. Don't vote for Ankara and 5,000 naira. That money will not last you 1 week. It's time we vote with our brain. It's time we vote with our sense. It's time we don't sell our generation or the generation to come. We don't sell them out because one derika of rice or 5,000 naira. It's time for we Nigerians to stand up. And I keep saying it, please. Even I've not started empowerment. If the time comes and your mother is one of those people that eat from politics, please, I know where they can get agbado from. Is saying 20,000 naira at Oma Gabai. She needs to start selling ogi. Empower her with ogi. Don't let her go and collect 5,000 naira. Because, hey, you know, someone came to my WhatsApp and started insulting me because I said Ejeti wa loju won. This generation will not take no for answer. If it's not, they are ready. How many people will stand when soldier is shooting? Me, I will not stand. I will sir. Me, I will sir. But what they need to do is think about it. Some people are tired. And I just want to use this opportunity to tell Nigerian people, to tell Nigerian youth, police are not your enemy. And I'm saying this, police, Nigerian youth are not your enemy. They are fighting for everyone. I know some people are frustrated, some police are frustrated because they're not getting any money. They are not getting, you see, we've seen police wife doing a rally, screaming their husband are not getting money, their husband are dead, their children are all over the streets. They are not getting anything. Go and look at the barracks. Look how bad it's Nigerian police barrack. Everything is rubbish. But police and youth, both of you are not enemy of each other. Killing each other, it will not solve the situation. But coming together to tell our leaders what we want. The last time I was reading, they're saying one police officer, they're going to sack her or probe him because he went to go and take palliative. When last did you give him feeding allowance now? Police is the one buying their uniform. They are the one buying pen. They are the one buying paper. They are the one looking after their car. They are the one buying fuel. So you've turned them to armed robber because you're not giving them money on time. They need to feed their family. Let's call a spade a spade. When you give a dog food, it's not going to bite you. But when you don't look after your police, they will become an armed robber. How many police have you seen become an armed robber in abroad? But because they're not looking after them. You will expect them to work like British police. British police will say, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. And they will do that until they send you to prison. They don't need your money because they know if that happens, they're going to be caught. If they got caught, that's a problem. But Nigerian police don't care because they are hungry, they are starving, they have no money. So how can you be policeman? Nothing. You send them from Kaduna to Lagos without giving them a house to sleep, without giving them a shelter. You transfer them from here to Calabar without giving them an accommodation. They will turn an umbrella. They will go on the main road in the middle of the night and take whatever they can take. So coming on because they insult you on social media, let me tell you something. It's going to happen. They will keep insulting you. Go and check. Go and check. Go and check when they start protesting, insulting the prime minister, insulting the deputy prime minister, insulting people in the dome. There's nothing they can do about it. And it's only because Nigerian government, most of you in politics are strong-headed people. If it's abroad, most of you would have resigned with this little period and things that's happened. But you guys will not resign because that 29 million, you've made a calculation on top of it. With the contract you will assign, that 29 million is not even enough for you. You are thinking of the contract you will assign that will give you 720-something trillion. You know, you are still thinking about that to add money to money. Your 29 million is not enough for you. You still want to get more from this, get more from this. And most of you, you've calculated another 4 years that you've not even started. You've spent 4 years before. Now you're spending 2.5. You are thinking another 4 years again. Shefa kusibeni. Efa kusibeni. Eh? You calculated what you're getting here, putting it together. The money that have not even come into your pocket. Thank God, Uncle Dino Minayi is supporting the youth now. You can see him now. He went to go and park Range Rover in his sitting room. Some of you have nothing, but the moment you get to that place, that's what's going to Desmond's head. Because the moment you start changing your agbada, you know, you start changing, things start getting different. You forget about other people because you are up there. You forget. We see people carrying placards, going to the minister's house, standing in front of there, shouting. Nothing happens to them. We've seen them, they will go and throw egg on their cars. Throw egg, throw rotten egg, throw flowers, throw... Nothing happened to them. They won't kill them for that. These children have not started throwing rot eggs. They've not started throwing rot tomato. They've not started throwing anything. Still, you're killing them. You see, I invited soldier, but I didn't ask them to shoot. Why do you invited soldier? In Nigeria, we know when soldiers come out, they don't come to play. When soldiers slap you, oh, like borrow for the next 1 year, 80 man doing. I've met someone. I said that we're talking. He said, if instead of soldiers slapping me, I will no kaye sheun, kaye ma mejeun, because soldier gbam leti, òun á mú kaye mejeun, because òun á padà lọ lu òun á lọ wá bá list tó máa bó ṣe, because òun mọ̀ pé tí soldier bá gbam leti, òun lè má gbọ́ràn mọ́ tó máa fi kú. Now you brought them to come and play card, or to come and do you may go, or to come and eat chicken and chips with us. To do what? What did you bring soldier for? To come and do tente? Or to go to cinema with us? They only understand one language. Go. That is what soldier understand. So when you bring soldier out, what are you telling them to do? What are you telling them to do? But to cut the long story short, I have to go now. The main thing I'm here to say is, Honorable Moji Alison, and to the chairman of the house and other the lawmakers, Moji, you didn't school in London. You came for a course, a 1-year course or 6-month course. In abroad, there's child benefits, there's income supports, there's back to school allowance, there's loan parent allowance, there's grant for school, there's SUSI for every month for children, there's back to school to buy book for them, there's crèche allowance. If you are working and you have a baby, they'll help you to pay every week for the child going to school and you going to school. If you are going to school, they'll pay for you every week, giving you money, and they will give you, they'll give your children allowance as well. So all this, when you are over 70 or 60s, you will get allowance. They'll support you with your house rent. If your house rent is 120, they'll pay up to 1,000, sometimes 900, sometimes. You will need to add a bit to it at the end of the month. All these things, if you schooled in UK, like you said, you will know. Tax credit, back to school allowance, back to grants, all these things you will know. So you will not go and tell the youth that you schooled in UK and there's no unemployment. How many McDonald's is in Nigeria? How many Burger King? How many KFC? Our children work at the age of 16. McDonald's will employ them and they will still go to school. They work Saturday and Sunday. They will get part-time job. They work in Clary's. They will work in Marks and Spencer's. They give them space. When it's summer holiday, adults will not be able to get a job in shops. They employ students because they know they are on summer holiday. Where is the youth? No. All the no grants for people that want to go to school. No SUSI, no weekly allowance. No support for them. They're not getting anything from you guys. And you guys keep calling them names. You're calling them thugs. You're calling them, you're telling them they're looting. An angry man is an hungry man. When someone is hungry, it will do anything to eat. Nothing you've been giving to our youth. You're not encouraging them to go to school. Where is our technical college? Where they can go after the secondary school? They don't have money. They can go to learn carpenter. Where you're saying it, where do you want them to let that carpentry job from? Where do you want them to be a fashion designer? Where you get that from? There is no place for them. Anybody that wants to learn how to do cream from me needs to pay me. Like all the people. Everybody pay to learn handwork in Nigeria. There is many schools you go in abroad, you don't pay. They'll pay you every week for going to school. Moji, you don't know jack shit, I'm telling you. You know nada. You know nothing about what you're saying. You're just starting rubbish. So you need to go back and ask people that schooled in UK. Ask people that lives abroad. Ask people that have spent decades of the years in abroad before you sit in that dome and start saying that. Before you sit down there and that's saying that. All you're doing is chatting rubbish. No benefit is given to Nigerian youth. They go to school with their sweat. They go to school with their sweat. Some girls go to school by doing prostitute. They have determination to go. I've watched a video, a guy in Akure that went to school in prison that was taken wrongfully. Is anybody getting from you guys? Nothing. 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 I'm not born with a silver spoon, but I thank God and I bless my sister, Abidemi Olatibos, and my other brothers that helped me to travel. And I've spent 21 years of my life abroad. And I know what I'm talking about. So, what are you talking about? To go and learn before you come. And out here to attack them and tell them after send the course they're meant to do for you 2 years, because some of you, Osun State did not pay the lecturers, the students, the lecturers strike for how many years? Nearly 1 year. The course some of those children are meant to do for 2 years, they've spent 4 years doing it. and you're still telling them they should go back again and go and pay 50,000, 100,000 to become a Tyler? You're a wicked soul. I'm not sorry to tell you. Moji Alinsin, you are a wicked soul. You're a wicked soul for calling them thugs, for calling them drug addicts. Do you know why they became a drug addict? They don't have a job. They are depressed. You see, some people will go to party. They are not even invited. A lot of Nigerians goes to party because they want to suppress their depression. Because they believe, yeah, Timbaku is sheoton. Let me just make myself happy. Some of our girls have been turned a prostitute. A normal person has become a beggar. Because you guys are not doing the right thing. As a mother, as a woman, every one of you, not only Moji, every one of you that is sitting on that high chair, I think it's time for you to know. It's time for you. You come to London, you go to America, you go that, you go there for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, and you come back and said, I schooled in London. You didn't school in London. You only came to London to do a 1-year course. That's the maximum you spend in London. So stop saying I schooled in London. You didn't school in London. Oh, Kawe, first secondary school, Lolo. You know school in London. You turn them to drug addicts. There's no job. You're complaining they're doing Yahoo. What do you want them to do? When you go to London or Dublin, you went there to go and do a Tyler, you want to do Ishi or what? They will pay you every week. We too, we've been there. We've been there. I went to go and do a care course. 6 months and they're still paying me every week. Almost 400, 300 and something euro every week. They paid me. And they even paid for my little daughter, Peace, to go to crash every week. So what are you paying them? You are not giving them job. You are not giving them peace. You are not giving them job. You are not irritating them. You are not doing anything for them. And you said they will not use drug. A lot of people are turned to a drug addict because they have no job. They have nothing. And they leech you. People donate. They donated the noodles. And you are using it for your birthday gift. You are a disgrace to your womanhood. I'm ashamed. On your behalf, Moji. You are keeping noodles. I'm a woman like you. I'm not a politician. I was going everywhere in the COVID for 21 days, sharing food all over the place, begging you people to give us food, to share. People were starving. People will come and queue for bread and Milo, 100 naira bread. During the time of COVID, I was going everywhere. For 21 days, I was sharing food. And you open your mouth. You open your mouth, you're talking. Temitayo is only 24 years old. He organizes friend. They send us over 100,000 from Dublin. Teenagers, children that you're talking about. Give money so we can feed people in Nigeria. Princess Rosula, I've lost count of what she shared. Single-handedly. And you are sitting down there as a mother. And you open your mouth. I schooled in UK. There is no unemployment is in UK. And they are not becoming they are not coming a thug. Unemployment, do you give them unemployment money? Do you give them? Nothing. You don't give them anything. In Dublin, in London, when they don't work, they get unemployment money. They get back to work allowance. What do you give to them? Nothing. And you are telling them not to do Yahoo. You are not giving someone food and you are telling that person not to eat, not to steal. Omo, ma do mi, ma do yawo mi, obuelo ma mu dani. You went to go and keep noodles. You giving me to people as what do you call it? Birthday gift. And one of you, that one is a man, a whole man like you. Please, let's just leave it this way, because you people, you are a disgrace. You want to share palliative for your birthday when COVID has even ended in Nigeria. You want to share it October 29, when people were locked, and you said they are looting. You said what people are. Some people are taking unnecessary things. You are not saying you're doing house-to-house searches to get palliatives and what they took from your houses, from your offices. Some of things they took, they don't need it. They are just frustrated people. They are frustrated people. People are frustrated in Nigeria. Some people are walking and they will be talking like without using earphone. They are not on phone and they are talking. What are we talking about? People are suffering. An hungry man is an angry man. An angry man is an hungry man. God bless UK. God bless Ireland. God bless America. Even we are not born there, they are still helping us. We are born and brought up in Nigeria, and you treat us like a slave. We are born and bred. We use our leg to walk into this country. Is our head they used to bang in this country. Let me speak Yoruba English. They bang our head. Our head was used to root this land. And you treat us as if we're nothing. And we're to other people's country. They feed us. They give us food. I saw a video of a guy, while everybody is carrying TV, all that in ShopRite, is taking apple, milk, buffeta, chicken. You know, in one honorable in Lorry, people are taking chicken from his tolo. Why people ate chicken since the beginning of this year? It is well, everybody. I have to go now. Thank you. God bless you. And I love you so much. I just have to go now. God bless you, everybody. Let us keep praying for Nigeria. This is not an issue of NSAS alone. People are dying. People are suffering. People are starving. Some people cannot even, to ends meet is hard. All we can do is just pray. All we have to pray is just pray. All we have to do is pray. And for the heroes, people that stand, people that are ready to face the war, people that are standing in the front, people that are using their body as a shield to fight for Nigeria, and all the soldiers we've lost in this little time. I pray the Lord will be with them. All the people that have died, may their soul rest in perfect peace. For people that are in the hospital, the Lord on that illness. And for people that are starving, the Lord will bless you. And for the youth that are fighting, the Lord will go and bless them. But please, 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 don't damage people's property. Don't kill police. And police, don't kill youth. We need each other. Is everybody's cause. So please, let's put this in one love. In one love. God bless you all. Have a beautiful day. Bye.